Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen from Starshell Communications, and this is my video all about analysing your email marketing metrics. So, one quick question: how do you know if your email campaigns are actually working? Even if you're just starting out or running regular campaigns, understanding your email marketing metrics is essential to improving your results. In today's video, I'm going to talk you through the key metrics that every email marketer should track, how to interpret the metrics to understand on what's working and what might not be, and tip to optimize your campaigns based on your real data. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the analytics, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to focus on to make smarter marketing decisions. So let's talk about why metrics matter. Metrics are like the report card for your emails. They show you how your audience is engaging with your content, where you might be losing people in the process, and opportunities to improve and maximize results. Without checking the metrics, you're essentially flying blind. But with the right data, you can pinpoint what's working and tweak what isn't, all leading to better engagement and higher conversions. So the first metric that most people look at is the open rate. This is the percentage of people who opened your email out of total recipients. It's a great indicator of how well your subject line and sender name are performing. A good benchmark for open rates is 20 to 30%, but this can vary by industry. If your open rate is low, try writing different in subject lines, personalizing the sender name, or sending emails at optimal times for your audience, like maybe change from mid-morning to early afternoon. If your audience is full of stay-at-home mums, perhaps once the kids are in bed would be a better time to send it than at lunchtime when they're all fighting with feeding them and getting them down for naps. The next metric to look at is click-through rate, or CTR. This measures the percentage of people who've clicked your link within your email. It's a key indicator of how engaging your content is and whether your calls to action resonates. A solid click-through rate is around 2 to 5%, but that does depend on your audience. If your click-through rate is lower than this, make sure your click-through rates are clear and enticing. Test the placement of your links. Perhaps putting them higher up in the email can help with the better results. And make sure you're using action-driven language like download now, learn more, click here for sign up, things like that. The next metric to check is your conversion rate. So this is the amount of people who've completed your desired action after clicking, like signing up for a webinar, downloading the freebie, or purchasing your course. Conversion rate is the most important metric because it directly ties into your campaign goals. So for instance, if you've only got an email list of 100, but your conversion rate is at 60%, then you're doing a lot better than somebody who's got a 10,000 list email and their conversion rate is only 1%. It all depends on how well your audience is engaged. To boost conversions, I would suggest aligning your email content with your landing page. So make sure the transition feels seamless. Add urgency, like limited time offers and countdowns, and use testimonials or social proof to help build trust. The next metric I always look at is bounce rates. This measures the percentage of emails that can't be delivered, and there are two different sorts. Hard bounces, which is where the email address is non-existent or invalid, and soft bounces, which include things like temporary issues like the email inbox is full. If your bounce rate is really high, it is time to clean your email list. Go through and remove any invalid email addresses and consider using a double opt-in process to ensure new subscribers provide valid information. Finally, the unsubscribe rate. This is the percentage of people who opt out of your emails. Whilst unsubscribes are normal, a spike can signal that your content isn't resonating with your audience. To reduce unsubscribes, segment your list to send more relevant emails to the right people. Don't send your emails too frequently. Find a balance that works for your audience and provide a clear value in every email. Okay, so now we've got all of these metrics. How do you analyze them together? Here's a quick example. If your open rate is high, but your click-through rate is low, your subject line has worked, but the content didn't engage. If your click-through rate is high, but the conversion rate is low, then your landing page needs some improvement. And if your bounce rate is high, focus on your list hygiene before anything else. By connecting the dots and looking at all of the metrics together, you can identify exactly where to focus your efforts. And finally, here are a couple of different optimization tips. So you can try A/B testing. This is where you send different subject lines or calls to actions or email formats to see what resonates with your audience. Timing. So experiment with sending emails at different times to find out when your audience is most active. And content. Try mixing up your emails. Try text-only emails versus image-heavy, or storytelling emails versus direct offer. And remember, consistency is key. The more you analyze and refine, the better the results will be over time. So there we go. That's my video about how to track your email conversions and different metrics within your email marketing system. So the metrics that I recommend tracking are your open rate, your click-through rate, your conversion rate, your bounce rate, and your subscriber rate. Start small with these two metrics and then improve on them and expand. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Jen from Starshell Communications. If you're interested in some more videos, I've got a whole channel full of them. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'd be really grateful. If you've got any comments or questions, all my contact details can be found below. I look forward to hearing from you and see you in the next video, which will be up next week. Thank you.